Sorry, Dave, you owe me for calling that
To
out.
you, happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Okay, we are an equal opportunity committee. All right, this meeting is being recorded. If any other persons present are doing the same, you must notify me, the chairperson, at this time. Jaden?
I'm here somewhere.
Jaden, are you recording? Okay, thank you.
He was just blown away by the birthday song, David. He just didn't know how to respond.
Jaden, if you tell us your birthday, we'll sing happy birthday to you too. Okay, roll call. Mayor.
Here.
Butch, it will not be here. Chief will be late. David M., birthday boy.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Carol Collins. I see Carol C. Carol?
She was having trouble with her audio, I think.
Okay. I'll assume she's here. Amy. Herb. Steve, I know, excused absence. Jen.
Here, present.
Thank you. Liz.
Here.
E. David Singer here. Gene Wall.
Here.
Great, Gene. All right, good. All right, so did everybody get, if you did not get a copy of the minutes, please say something. All right. May I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved, Jean.
Wall. Second?
Second, Weeda Gartner.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, I'm going to go roll call by signaling aye. Mayor? Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the attendance. I'll do the attendance for others that are not voting members. I apologize. After we do the minutes, because I see Ed there right in the middle of my screen. Okay, so let's go through the motion. All in favor of approving the minutes? Mayor?
Yes.
David M?
Yes, sir.
Carol? Amy? Jen?
Yes.
Liz?
Yes.
Jean?
Yes.
David Singer, yes. Okay, to continue with the attendance of those that are considered, quote, non-voting, but certainly important members of the committee, George Vanderlinder, Marlo.
Happy birthday, David.
There you go. Fernando,
Here.
Chief Hay, John Andrews, Eric Turog, Laura Phelps,
Yes.
Ed Jarvis,
Here.
Greg Diefendorf, Peter McIver. Is Peter here? Who's taking notes? Neil?
I am here.
Katrina and Adam?
Here.
And Roger. Is Roger here? Okay, good. Thank you for your indulgence. All right, so we have this kind of generic for this meeting set up. Is there anything, Neil, I guess I'll go to you. Can you give us an update on the fire station? A temporary fire station, I'm sorry.
Sure. Sam and Marlo and their crews have been hard at it over the last 2.5+ weeks. We've gotten the sanitary taps and the water taps done, and services have been extended into the site. And in addition to that, they've done all of the underground plumbing work under apparatus bays 1 and 2, and have extended the plumbing to the location of the future modular trailers for connection there. They're in the process of backfilling that piping as we speak. We anticipate on Monday that New England Builders and Mahaffey Structures will be mobilized to the site to begin the installation of apparatus bays 1 and 2.
Okay, so do you think we're on time with delivery of the 2 apparatus, the trailers and the big apparatus?
Yeah, we had originally targeted the beginning of last week for the apparatus bays to arrive. Given the uncertainties with weather and the work underground, I think we're in a good place. They said Mahaffey is anticipating roughly 2 weeks to erect each of the structures. So in a month's time, or maybe even a little less, we should have both apparatus bays up and erected. And we've spoken as recently as this morning with Vanguard and their crew, and the modular offices are anticipated first or second week in June. So that process is moving forward as well.
And in terms of everything being on schedule for sort of the date that people are targeting, especially the library group for September 1st, any reason to think that that date should change, or that's still a good date to anticipate?
No, I'm hoping that we're earlier than that.
Okay, good. Okay, anybody have any questions or comments in addition to Neil?
Dave,
Birthday boy, yes.
I just want to thank whoever was responsible to put the fencing up around both temporary parking lots. I know I was pushy about that last meeting, but I feel a lot more comfortable safety-wise. So whoever was in charge of that, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? I can't see everybody, so if you want to ask a question, maybe go into chat. Oh, that's not chat. I'm sorry. Yes, Ed.
Yeah, Dave, just so I get my notes right here. So the temporary trailers are there on site right now?
No, I don't believe so, but I'll
Okay.
refer that to Neil.
Okay.
No, there are no trailers on site right now. Strictly the underground utilities and the apparatus bay structures, all of which are above ground, will be, first one will be delivered Monday of next week. And then within a week to 10 days, the second one will be coming in.
Okay, that's what I had. So Dave was referring to the fencing is up there in place for those.
Right.
That's what he was referring
Yes.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I just want to make sure my notes are straight so I don't send everybody out that they're there and they'll get down there and say they aren't there. So thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
You need to come into town more often, Ed.
Yeah, if you go to Hope and Olive, you can see everything that's happening, by the way. Yes, Marlo.
Yeah, just for clarification, we concentrated on the upper lot first to accommodate that structure in Monday. That's ready to go. To the lower lot for the rest of the 3 buildings. It's a matter of just finishing the backfill and paving. So I just want to just publicly say thank you to my crews, my water, sewer, and highway crew. Have done a fantastic job with about 1,000 feet of piping underground. So, it's quite the maze. So I wanted to say thank you to them.
Thank you, Marlo. So the upper lot is for the fire engines and the lower lot is the trailers. The ones that they're doing all the piping is for the housing, I suspect, right?
All 4.
There's an apparatus bay on each level, Dave.
Oh, there
So
is.
there's an
Okay.
apparatus bay up on top, there's an apparatus bay on the bottom level, and then the apparatus bay on the bottom is also shared with the administrative office trailers.
Okay, and that will be I would assume behind them. So
Correct.
okay. Thank you, Neil. Thank you again, Marlo. Anything else about the temporary fire station? Any comments or questions? Okay, thank you. Is there anything to discuss about the new fire station? Neil or either of the members of the architects team or anybody else who has any information, or that's all predicated right on us buying the property, and so we're kind of in limbo waiting for the 21E report. Is that fair to say?
I believe so, Dave.
Okay, we'll talk about the 21E when we go into executive session. Okay, is there anything else? I sent out for things for the agenda. I didn't hear back that anything besides just the update that Neil gave. And what we have to talk about in executive session, which is to, talk about the results of the 21E and what to do next. So is there anybody else that has any other agenda item that they want to talk about now? Going once.
David, it's Carol.
Yes, Carol.
I don't have an agenda item, but I missed getting my name called earlier and I am here.
Thank you, Carol. I can hear you faintly, but I still can hear you, which is good. And I noticed that the chief arrived as well, so just to note that. And I'm sure Peter will take all this from, I saw that the chief said that they're out on a call, so that's first and foremost, of course. So I'm sure Peter will pick this up when he looks at the recording. If there's nothing else, then I'm going to see, where are my notes? I have to get the language. All right, so it's my understanding that that there's because of the results of the 21E as they are coming in and are about to conclude, that in my opinion we need to go into executive session because any discussion about that will influence our negotiating of the contract that we have with the seller, and the executive session will help us so that we're not compromising our position by making our negotiating decisions public. I have to say that since that's the last thing that we're going to talk about, having asked the committee if there's anything else to talk about, we're going to adjourn this meeting. We're going to convene the executive session by a separate link. Then we're going to adjourn that meeting and adjourn this meeting at the same time. So for the purposes of the public, there will be no more public portion of this meeting. So you're all up to date, public, on what's going on, except for the 21E, which will become public after we're able to finish off this last negotiating piece with the seller. So thank you for your patience. If there's nothing else, may I hear by roll call that you approve my motion to go into executive session? Mayor,
Yes.
Chief.
Dave, it looks like Jen has a question.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't see the executive session link. Am I being?
It was in the email that was sent to you
With the regular link.
with the regular link. It
Gosh,
just-
it is. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yep.
I can forward it to you, General.
I have it. Thank you.
Okay, it looks like the chief had to, oh, I see the chief. Chief?
Yes,
Okay, executive session, yes?
yes.
David M?
Yes.
Carol?
Yes.
I hear you faintly, but I do.
I think she said yes, yes.
Amy, if you're here, I still can't confirm that. Doesn't seem like she is. Herb is not here. Doesn't look like Steve. Jen?
Yes.
Liz?
Yes.
Jean Wall?
Yes.
David Singer, yes. Okay, see you all in executive session.
All righty.